Hi everybody, I'm Rockin' Robin, and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade whipping cream. Now I know many of you probably know how to do it, and there are some of you that maybe have never made it before. So I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to do it. Now I'm going to make a traditional whipping cream, which is made with vanilla extract and sugar, and then we're going to do one other variation. I'm going to change it up, and we're going to do some pumpkin in there. So we're going to, because it's that time of year with the fall and everything, and pumpkin is everywhere, so we'll do a little pumpkin spice, all right? And we'll fold that in. So I'll be right back to show you how to do it. So before we get started, let's talk a little bit about our ingredients. Now, let's talk about whipping cream, because that's what we're going to be using here. I think that whipping cream should contain just cream, and I have a hard time finding that in my local grocery store. So I just want to recommend that you read labels. And like this one I got at Trader Joe's, and it just has cream in it. Now, all the others at the other store have carrageenan and polysorbate 80 and a lot of other ingredients that I'm not interested in eating in my whipping cream. So just to make you aware of that, read your labels next time you go to the store and see what's in yours. Okay, so we're going to be using about a cup of this. We're going to make a smaller recipe, 1 cup, and make sure it's chilled. And the next ingredient is using real vanilla extract. It's the best to use, don't use the imitation. And then as far as sugar goes, you can use powdered sugar, you can use regular granulated sugar, and what I'm using today is called baker's sugar, which is just an ultra fine sugar, and I like to use that in my whipping cream because it dissolves much more readily than the other one. But they all work great. And the other thing to keep in mind is powdered sugar has cornstarch, so just so you know what's in that. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so let's start off with our chilled whipping cream. And I hear a lot of things about having to use a chilled bowl and a whisk and all that before you start, and you can do that if you want to. I never do, and I don't seem to have a problem making whipping cream. So, and I think it's just supposed to speed up the whipping time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. I'm going to add a teaspoon of the extract, the vanilla extract. Now I'm going to go ahead and just start mixing with the beater before I add some sugar. And do start it on very low if you can. It tends to spatter. I'm turning it off so you can hear me, but it does tend to splatter around. So, you can always start off with your whisk. I like to whisk actually by hand. Probably take about 4 minutes to do it by hand like this. I'm going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of sugar. Now the sugar you can add as much as you like depending on how sweet you want your whipping cream to be. If you're serving it on something that's really sweet, you might want to go maybe 1.5 tablespoons. But typically I'll go 2. And you can always taste it as you go. And I'll show you what this looks like when we get to soft peaks. I've been doing this about a minute or so, and you can see now it's starting to get a little thicker. It's important not to overbeat this or it'll turn into butter. Still very soft, doesn't really hold a peak yet. Now you've got some soft peaks here. And look at that. Very nice. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all you got to do right there. Beautiful whipped cream. I'm going to take a little taste, make sure it's got enough sugar. Okay, so now that's it. That's how you make whipping cream. Perfect. Put it in your refrigerator. It'll keep for several days. And if it gets a little bit thin or runny on you, take your whisk and just stir it up a little bit. It'll thicken it back up. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add some of those other spices and make my pumpkin spice whipped cream. So to make our pumpkin spice, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And I'm going to sprinkle that in. And then I'm just going to mix that up with my whisk, my hand whisk here. because I don't want to get this any thicker. Okay, so stir that in, and now I'm going to add my pumpkin. Now this is pumpkin in a can, it's just pureed pumpkin. And I'm just going to fold this in. Just make sure to get it nice and mixed in, and you're all done. So there you have it, whipping cream, simple to make. You don't have to worry about, chilling your bowl. I don't think, that's my opinion. Half the time I don't have room in my refrigerator to do that, or, I just don't have the space. So it's no big deal. It really doesn't matter, in my view. Okay, so with my pumpkin spice here, I made myself a cup of hot chocolate. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my pumpkin spice on top of that and enjoy this nice pumpkin spice. It's got a nice little hint of pumpkin. It's beautiful. Perfect. It would be really nice on pumpkin pie, and it's going to be really good on my hot chocolate. Oh, that is so good. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below and I will try and answer you. All right, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, just go ahead and click that link, that button right up there, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.